Hey guys, welcome back to Top 1%. Now today's video is something I'd consider an educational rant. So I ask you this question, are you a true foodie? If your answer was yes, hear me out. Don't call yourself a true foodie if you don't understand the food that you eat and you don't have control over it. But here's what most people do. They eat whatever tastes good and whatever makes them feel good. Now that's not a healthy relationship with food, that's abusing food. Something like that leads to food addiction. This leads to emotional eating, cravings, mood swings, guilt, and self-image issues. Now granted, I'm pushing this to the extreme, but this is not just me saying it. Take a look at the stats yourself. I don't even think I need to say anything. Take a look at this. 9.8 million Indian men are overweight and 20 million obese Indian women. This is 3.7% and 5.3% of the global population. 102 million Indian men and 101 million Indian women are underweight. India is home to 40% of the global underweight population. China has edged out US as the home to most obese people, and India is the home to most underweight, while China is a distant second. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but this definitely is a national issue. And it's not just the adults. Take a look at this. Childhood obesity is now an epidemic in India. With 14.4 million obese children, India is second in the world in terms of most obese children, right after China. That means obesity and overweight is 15% of all the children in India. And that even goes up to 35 to 40% in upper income families. The future of our country is in such a horrible condition. What do you have to say about this? This needs to be addressed desperately. Now we all know how horrible food addiction can be. If you lose control over your food, it can really play you like a puppet, and we don't want that. So that begs the question, what really causes food addiction? Take a look at this article, it'll explain everything. Alright guys, so this is the article from Healthline I was talking about. The food industry is so horrible that they actually design foods in such a way with substances that make you addicted. And somehow they are still legal. So here's how it goes. When you eat a certain food, it secretes dopamine and other feel-good chemicals in your brain. This makes you really enjoy the food that you eat. And when you don't eat it, it makes you crave that food. This leads to an endless cycle, a vicious cycle that can lead to food addiction. Now these are the 18 most addictive foods. You can take a look at this. Pizza, chocolate, chips, and all that good stuff. Now does that mean you shouldn't eat any of this? Absolutely not. In fact, I eat some of these foods pretty often, at least once in a week I should say. But quantity is king. So be aware of how much you're eating. Keep in control. If you can eat all of these foods once in a while, making sure that you don't overeat, keeping a track of the quantity, it won't harm you. Hell, if you go on a really strict diet, you might follow it for a few days, but then you'll be fed up, and then you'll just bounce back to overcompensate and eat a lot more of these than you should be really eating. So have food, have whatever you want, but be mindful of what you're eating. And here are the 17 least addictive foods. Now does that mean this is what you should always be eating? No. Again, if you don't enjoy something, don't eat it. Make healthy conscious choices that you can stick to in the long term, because that's all that matters. Your mental health and your physical health. You need to make food your best friend, not your bitter enemy. And how do you do that? By understanding the basic education, basic knowledge of food. What you learn in school, that might help your career to some extent, but does really anybody teach you about how to eat, what to eat, and how to lead a healthy life? I don't think so. That's why I started this YouTube channel, to help you out in that aspect. Alright, so what do I mean by educating yourself about nutrition? Understanding the basics, such as what is your TDEE, total daily energy expenditure. It's very simple. If you want to burn fat, you need to spend more energy than what you consume. That's it. That's called being in a caloric deficit. If you want to build muscle, you need to be in a caloric surplus. Eat more energy than what you spend. Simple. Alright? So Apart from that, what else do you need? You need to eat a balanced diet. And how do you do that? Have 0.8 grams per pound of body weight of protein, or that translates to 2 grams of protein per kg of body weight. Now, apart from that, you need to consume healthy fats. Healthy fats are really important for your hormonal function and to lead a healthy life. So consume at least 20% of your calories from healthy fats, alright? And the remaining you can fill it with carbs. Eat food that's dense in nutrients and has lots of fiber content, such as fruits and vegetables. And that's all it takes. That's it. Find a diet that you can enjoy, that you can sustain for a long term, alright? Because any crash diet, any sham, any magic pill, it might get you results temporarily, but what after that? You might follow it for 1 month, 2 months or 3 months. But after you stop following it, the results just go down. That's what happens. So find something that you can enjoy, something you can be consistent with. Have patience, alright? Trust in the process. That's what it takes to be healthy and see long-term results. Because your health matters. Alright guys, let me take a quick second to summarize today's video on the screen for you. Pause the video and take a good look. And that's it for today's video. I made this video because, as you saw, the condition of most of people in our country, it's really bad. Alright? To stay healthy, to lose fat and build muscle, it's really easy. It doesn't matter if you don't have access to gym, it doesn't matter if you can't buy supplements, or you don't have money, you don't have the time, it doesn't matter. Alright? Make healthy, conscious choices and you'll see the results in the long term. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and share this video to all those people who need a boost in their health, who need to make the change. Alright? And also follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to put some really good quality content. And until next time, take care, stay hungry.